Man, I don't really know what to say, man. We had so much momentum, you know, so much momentum. Um, but some people they take losses pretty hard. But you know, I mean, I don't know how guys. Um, I don't know how they think or don't see the deficiencies in their teams. Uh, because I've known years the 49ers made the playoffs, but I didn't think we had a Super Bowl chance. So I didn't really get my hopes up too high. Um, you know, the Cowboys, I mean, they flat out stunk it up this past weekend. They probably played the worst out of all the teams I've seen play. They did turn it on late, but that was when the Packers had, stepped off the gas. It's been announced that Mike McCarthy has come back, so it's going to be a lot of the same bullshit next year. Nothing really came out of this season good from a Cowboys standpoint. I think that um, the Lions, I thought they played good enough to win. There was a controversial call, pass interference that wasn't called towards the end. I think they had let them play pretty much the whole game, except for obvious pass interference. So you can't expect that to be called, but they had a heartbreaking loss. I thought they played well enough to win. I kind of wanted them to take the Lions on out because I think the Lions had the best chance of beating the 49ers. But, you know, last week was last week. The guys decided they wasn't going to do the show the rest of the season in protest of their team losing. Um, I don't know what to think, man. Like I said, we had so much momentum, but let's have a moment of silence for the other two fat dudes, my co-hosts, my nephews, since they not here. See you when I get there. What's that song? In that gangster lean. Oh man. But I must say that Cowboys loss it made me happy. I was happy that season was ending. No more Cowboy shit. No more seeing these dudes fully draped in all kind of outfits. Hold on. It looks like somebody's trying to tap in. Let me see who this is. Who is that?
Man, you know you can't get rid of me like that, man.
You just got tap. I thought you was done, man. Hold on. Somebody
No,
else.
you man, you
Y'all
know that.
thought we was
Oh, look at
done.
this
Y'all
nigga,
thought we was
man.
done.
Look
Yeah,
at
Y'all
this.
remember they thought we was done.
yeah.
They
He
was
thought
heartbroken like the 5 heartbeats.
yeah. I had people calling
I
and
guess
messaging
y'all
me.
back. I guess y'all back.
We back, man. We back, baby. I ain't
I'm
hurt no more. We
I,
back, baby.
I'm back. I don't know about Kendrick. Them niggas
I'm
team is
back,
Oh
dog.
man. I'm
man.
back.
That niggas team is
Man.
trash. That niggas team is garbage truck juice, man.
It's okay. It's
Man.
okay. Your team lost by 1 point. That's
Man.
harder than losing like we did. Y'all should have won that.
We should have. I can accept
We
that.
should have.
more than
We should
you.
have won that too, though. I'm not gonna be talking my bullshit.
Man, get out of here, man. Y'all should have won
But you hype your team up
that.
just like I hype my team, man. Go ahead, stop that. Our team both took a
Hey,
L.
what did I tell him the first time we got on the air Sunday? What I say? You don't look ready.
Nah, he did not look ready.
He looked nervous. He
I
didn't have.
would give you
I'm not
that.
on the team. I'm not on the team. I don't have to be ready. I'm just gonna watch it.
You didn't have no Dallas gear on. Yes, nigga, I would dress you. You didn't look ready. You didn't look confident in your team, and it showed on the field.
Hey, they showed it on the field. I don't play for them.
All right,
I
man.
just go for them.
So where we going now, bro? You still a Cowboy fan, or you don't put your resignation in?
Look, hey, listen. I'm through with the NFL, man. I'm
See,
through. I don't want no team. I ain't cheering for nobody else. No, hell yeah, I'm a Dallas fan. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you?
Oh, man.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be Dallas fan to the day I die. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
He finna be a loser again, huh?
Just like the Rams.
Oh man, these niggas, these Cowboy fans is funny, man. Hey,
These Rams fans is funny too.
Nah, bro.
Y'all won in 22 and thought y'all was the best team ever.
We won it though. When's the last time?
In 22, I ain't seen it since. Y'all will never be back.
We ain't even gonna get into the discussion because nigga, you wasn't even born last time y'all won some shit.
I was born.
Oh, you was?
Nigga, I was born in 93. I'm 30.
Yeah, you was 2
Come
years
on,
old.
Fam.
That nigga was 2. That nigga was 2. Damn, that's
2 years.
horrible. That nigga was 2 years old the last time his team won a championship. Damn.
And you was how old are you now?
I'm 33. I done seen
You was 31.
I done seen the Rams win 2 Super Bowls and go to 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime. You ain't seen Dallas touch nothing.
It's okay. But I'm not gonna switch up, fam. I'm true to my team.
Man, we got a show to do, man. That nigga try to kick us out the group. I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, nigga, why you trying to kick us out, man?
Trying to kick y'all out, man. Y'all was sad, man.
Nah, that
y'all
nigga
ready. Y'all wasn't ready to do no show, man.
He's finna be sad this weekend too, ain't he, man?
Hey, man, that nigga was doing the show, and nigga wasn't nobody interested in this motherfucker. So the nigga had
on his lips and everything over there.
Oh man, there you go.
That nigga, he texted us on the low, talking about, man, I need y'all back. I ain't getting no views.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah.
Y'all make it sound good. Y'all niggas something else.
Hey,
man.
he thought we was hurt. He was really hurt.
He was hurt.
You
Stephen A. Smith was on my bumper, nigga. I told him I'm a fat dude, though, nigga.
Oh man, no shit, man. Welcome to the Fat Dudes Podcast. This is episode 5, Duece, 4, Trey. For those that don't play dice, that's 7. You could always go big 1, 2. Man, this past weekend, good weekend of football.
Great.
Really, really good weekend of football, man. It was exciting. I even liked the Steelers in the Bills game. I thought that let's just go down the list. We talked about Cleveland and Houston.
That was a huge shot.
That was not a real good game. Miami and Kansas City was not a real good game.
Too cold for Miami.
It was interesting in parts. But I did tell y'all Patrick Mahomes could get on the roll if he won that game. I told y'all that.
You did say that.
We still shall see. And then we had the Sunday games. We had Dallas and Green Bay. Jordan Love, man. Jordan Love is becoming a superstar in this league. To me, he's one of the best young passers, and he can move. You know, his athleticism is underrated. He don't want to really run the ball. He wants to move around the pocket and wait and let his guys get open and throw the ball. He will run it, but he's got a cannon arm. He made some throws. That throw on the goal line where dude faked like he was gonna pick and he got it in. I mean, that's a major league throw right there. You know, it's a guy jumping on that ball, and he got that ball in there for a touchdown. He played flawless. I mean,
He
I
really did.
haven't. I think they said he's the. I'm not sure if they said he was. I don't think he was the youngest quarterback ever to win, but I think he was the first Green Bay Packer to win a playoff game the youngest ever to win a playoff game in his first year starting or something like that. To me, he played the best of anybody this past weekend.
That's a true statement.
And I'm not just saying that because I don't like the Cowboys, but Jordan Love, to me, and I tweeted this out.
He had to do
I
that
said,
in order to win.
I said the Packers don't deserve Jordan Love because they didn't like the Aaron Rodgers pick, you know, and when Favre was forced out the door, they didn't like Aaron Rodgers. Things didn't go right at first, and then they grew to love Aaron Rodgers after hating Aaron Rodgers. And now they're doing the same thing with Jordan Love. They were really down on Jordan Love, you know, when the Packers started off slow. Um, you know, so I don't really think the Packers deserve Jordan Love. I mean, because he's a young quarterback, bro. He's probably what 23, somewhere in that age.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like I know he did his 4 years at Utah State, and then he been under A-Rod for about what 4? About 4 years.
Been
So
there 4 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he got drafted in like 19.
Mm.
So he been there about at least three for sure, maybe 4.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say he about at least 26. He got to at least be 26, 27.
Well, I think that whole team itself, fam, is 25 and under.
Mm.
Okay, yes, that's what I said. So he's around that age though. You know, 4 years,
Yeah.
4 years of college.
Yeah, he's 25 years old.
Yeah.
25. So he probably the oldest on the team.
So he did 4 years under A-Rod then,
Yeah.
and that's about all you need. You know,
Yeah.
to get groomed by that. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he turned 25 in November, so yeah, he's pretty young, bro. He's
yeah,
pretty young. Um he's doing some amazing things. Like I said, I thought he was the player of the weekend to me. Um I really liked how his receivers came back to the ball, got open when things broke down. Dallas didn't get no pressure at all.
none.
I don't think they sacked him one time.
They got a lot of pressure, but by the time they got there, the ball was gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. I seen that my damn self.
yeah.
The
Billy
ball was
Kozak said Jordan Love is 25. Billy really checks in with us all the
Yeah.
time. He's
every
one of
time.
our top fans. In saying that, Billy, you've been on every show. You've watched the whole show. Send us the size. Send us your T-shirt size. We want to send you a Fat Dudes T-shirt when they get made. You've been on every show.
Yeah, he's loyal for
Uh
sure.
Here come Denton. Get them two crybabies off the show. Talking about going to put up a TP. Had a lot to say about them Chiefs.
I
Guess
did.
what? We finna go to another Super Bowl championship.
No,
While y'all's asses at the house.
Bills is finna bust y'all's ass, DT.
He said, "Get the two crybabies off the
Yeah.
show." Marlon Owens saying, "Roll Packers." Chiefs moved on to next week while y'all's teams at the house as well.
Hey, I deserve that, man. Hey,
yeah, y'all did. Marlon, y'all did whoop the Cowboys' ass. Y'all did. I'll give that to y'all. Kane Sampson, chapping in, Fat Dudes podcast. Thank you, Kane, for chapping in with us. Hey, I posted in the chat our Facebook page. Our YouTube page. Click on that link and subscribe to our YouTube page, please. Everybody that's on here right now. We're gonna give you a second to click on that link that I posted. I'll post it again in the comments. I'll post it again in the comments for y'all to tap into our YouTube channel. Yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel though, fellas. We appreciate you. Okay, 2X fam. That's love. Yeah, we got you, Billy. Thank you, man. You've been on every show. Watched the whole show. We went back and checked. You're always commenting on our stuff with, hey, we appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Mike say, what's up, family? What's up, Mike?
What's up, cousin Mike?
Yeah,
Mike,
man, that's my
he's
nigga.
on.
That's my nigga. But we didn't get into let's get into, we've talked enough about the Cowboys. Their season is over. They done turned in their equipment. They done put their pads on one side, pants on one side, jerseys on the other side. It's over for them. We're gonna get into next year with the Cowboys, but let's talk about the Rams. That was a really good game. I thought it was the best game of the weekend.
Yep.
I was really on the edge of my seat that whole game because it was back and forth. Stafford came back home and he really tried to take it home, I don't think y'all's running game helped him enough. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. What's up with Cooper Kupp?
He ain't healthy.
I didn't think so because
that ankle
they went to him
good.
in the red zone a couple of times, and I think them trying to force feed Cooper Kupp cost them some points.
Yep.
I mean that because they didn't go to him. Everybody knew what they was trying to do when they got down there. By the way, tonight's show is sponsored by Jake's Rib. Make sure you get to Jake's Rib. Get you house special. It feeds about 8 people. Really good price. Shouts out to Ron and Marianne. They gave me my first job. They like family. Thank you, Tabitha, for tapping in with me. Thank y'all for hosting our show tonight, episode 5 Duece, 4 Trey. We appreciate y'all. Make sure within the next week y'all go to Jake's Rib and get y'all some good food. Get you a house special. You get like 4 meats, 6 sides, plenty of barbecue sauce. It's really, really good because you get to pick what you want. Shouts out to Jake's Rib. What do you think y'all could have did better in that game to win it, Bubba?
When we got inside the 23 times and we got pass heavy, we didn't run the ball. And sometimes Sean McVay, he gets like that, man. He gets pass heavy, which I know Detroit's secondary wasn't no good, but we still had to run the ball. We had to keep them on their toes, and we didn't do that. And that's why, he threw the ball to Cooper Kupp 3 times. And like I said, man, he just, Kupp's ankle ain't no good right now. We gotta get it fixed. So we in the lab now, we getting it fixed, But play calling. I love Sean. I love Sean McVay. But man, sometimes he just get too pass heavy. I know, and man, Stafford's a trooper. He said he'd be back for another year. And we need corners though, man. More than anything, we need corners and a linebacker, man. So we gonna get in the lab, man. So that team that once supposed to make the playoffs, people said we in a rebuild year, we probably win 5 games. We be back with that same squad. All them cats is rookies and second-year guys. So Raheem Morris might get a head coaching job, and if he go, hey man, kudos to him. He deserve it. But if not, he be back. Aaron Donald. I hope he give me one more year, and we could take a real shot at it. I think we can. We stay healthy. If we can win 10 games with this team, we got money this year. We finally got some money this year.
Yeah.
And we finally got first round draft pick this year. So I feel like it's up from here. So, but yeah, man, we just play calling. We didn't execute in the red zone, so we had to settle for them 2 field goals. So that's why we got beat by that 1 point. And then corners gave it up. They couldn't guard St. Brown. Hell, not too many people can guard St. Brown. So
Yeah.
it just hurt. But I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it. Detroit deserved that, and it was a beautiful thing seeing that people crying in the stands. I ain't mad at it. I just wanted to ruin their night. I ain't gonna lie. But overall, as a football fan, man, I love to see it.
Yeah. I must say this, and I think you'll probably agree with me. Thanks for tapping in, Albert. We appreciate you. You always tap in too. Appreciate you, nephew, for being tapped in. Um, one of the things that um, last year was the year y'all came out the Super Bowl, right?
Yep. Year before
So
that.
yeah. So last year, um, I'm not sure if y'all made the playoffs or not last year. I
We
don't
did.
think y'all did.
We
I
did.
don't think a lot of people had y'all doing a whole lot this coming up year. So I felt like y'all overachieved from people's expectations. Maybe not y'all's, but everybody else's expectations. I've been on record and said to you a few times, I like what the rebuild y'all are doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think with another nice class like y'all got right now, y'all got a go-to wide receiver, good running back. Quarterback's getting a little old. Y'all maybe can draft the future
Mm-hmm.
quarterback of the future this next draft and get y'all some more pieces. I look for 2 years from now to y'all to really contend. Not next year. Next year y'all still be banging. I don't see y'all signing a whole bunch of free agents. Maybe y'all do, maybe y'all don't. But if y'all keep the rebuild like y'all going, I'd say not next season, the season after will be the year y'all really contend and be really, really tough. Possibly make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that old line that we done built up is good. Like you brought up Kevin Dotson and
Yeah.
them pieces like that. We got Kevin Dotson on the seventh
Yeah.
for a 7th round pick. That's a
Yeah,
steal.
still,
That's a
any young.
steal. Any young,
Yeah,
and the only old player on the offensive line is Havenstein, the right tackle. So, and he probably gonna give us another year. So hey man, I mean, like you said though, we see what we gonna do this off season, but it's up though.
yeah,
I like where we headed.
yeah. Um, we gonna get into Cowboys next year later. And talk to you, Kendrick, on your thoughts. But we've talked about the Monday night games. Pittsburgh and Buffalo was a pretty good game. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh had a chance to do some things and didn't. And when I say Dallas was the worst, Philly looked just as bad.
just as bad.
And then Philly's um their body language is bad. Like they're gonna really have to decide. They're gonna have to. I don't know if Sirianni's lost his team. I know it was guys talking, and I don't really like this. Guys, Dallas Goddard talking shit to Jalen Hurts after you done dropped 4 or 5 passes during the game. Like catch the ball.
Catch the ball.
Like
Yeah.
like you don't
It's
have no
simple.
reason to be talking bad to nobody because you played horrible.
Yeah.
A couple of them, you make a couple of them catches, the outcome of the game could be different. Drives could be extended, and you on the sideline. I don't like how I think is a jealousy factor on that team somewhere because he had it out with a lot of his guys, and they really gonna have to clean that up. I don't know if Sirianni can do it. I think they might need to get rid of Sirianni and go in a different direction. Even though Sirianni took him to the Super Bowl, I like Sirianni as a coach, but I think he's lost his team. They're gonna have to. They got a lot of bad apples. They're gonna have to get rid of for
Did
the
did
whole
did,
bunch.
did AJ quit?
I mean, he could have,
That's what
but
it looked
I
like.
mean, he did that in Tennessee
He
too.
did that in Tennessee
So,
too.
like, who's gonna want to take a chance on a guy that's not going to be consistent when the going gets tough? I mean, he's a hell of a talent, but he's starting to be a liability and a cancer
Yep.
to teams. Yeah, Lions are a good team. Yeah, Billy, we agree with you. Um, yeah, Albert Philly look worse than Dallas. Uh, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of people didn't expect Philly to go to Tampa and win. And shouts out to Baker Mayfield. His
Yeah, he played a
numbers
hell of a game.
wasn't great because he had a lot of drops, but he was throwing the ball. He
He looked
really
comfortable.
performed. He looked very comfortable.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to Detroit and win next week.
That'll be big. You know,
Yeah, that will be big for
that'll
him.
be big for Baker, not just Tampa Bay.
I
That'll
For
be
think
Baker
big. That'll
Mayfield.
be
I
big for
think
Baker
I
Mayfield.
think now they'll probably extend him for 2 years with a players with a play, with a third year as a team option. But I think if he wins this game this week, he becomes a franchise quarterback. I think they sign him to a 4 or 5 year deal. Pretty good money. I wouldn't say 50 million a year, but you know, 30, 35. That's kind of the going rate for um the middle of the pack quarterbacks.
Right.
And I'm not talking down on him. I'm just saying, like, right now he's on a 1 year deal with the team option, isn't he?
I know it's a 1 year deal. I don't know about team option, but I know it's a
Yeah.
1 year deal.
Well, but I think they go ahead, and if he wins this week, I think he becomes a franchise quarterback for and he still might do that losing this week. But
I
I
think
think I
win or
think he's
lose.
playing for a big contract
Right.
this week.
Win or lose, I think he at least get a 3 year.
Yeah.
3 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Bake Show, Brucey.
Uh,
Checked in. Felt bad for Kelsey after that game. Yeah, I did. I I don't think Kelsey is done though, Steven. Uh I think a lot, he has said he was retiring, but I think when it comes around to it, he might play a season or two more. He's still at the top of his game. He does have a lot to walk away to. Him and his brother have become social media personalities with their podcasts and stuff they do. I don't think he's done, but yeah, back to Baker Mayfield. I've been very critical of Baker, but everybody has.
Yeah.
But he's played well, and like I said, I think if he plays good enough to get them, and he might not win this game, but if he goes out to Detroit and goes out
And,
slinging,
and
and
make it a
he's not the
game.
reason why they lose, they might make him. He's on the cusp of being. Because what do Tampa Bay got? They
They
don't
ain't
have a
got
high draft pick.
they don't.
They might not. They probably won't get one of these quarterbacks that's in the draft.
They needed
So
they needed
why not give Baker? I mean, pay him. He's gonna take a contract, a long term contract, anywhere from 10th played highest quarterback to 15th paid highest quarterback. And to me, that's a win for him because a lot of people had pretty much gave up on Baker, bro. This was his kind of last little go at being a starter in this league. I think
yeah.
you come in on a 1 year deal. A lot of guys won't even play on a 1 year deal. Um, so he took the 1 year deal. He came in. He won a starting job. He's taking them to the playoffs. He's done a lot of really good things this year. Hats off to Baker.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
know,
up.
I'm not one of them guys that's not gonna give a guy his props when You put it all on the line and you go out there and perform. You made it to the divisional round. You one of 4 teams in the NFC that can make it to the Super Bowl. Hats off to you, Bake.
Yeah.
You done the job.
They got
My bad. You better cut that out, B. It ain't your time yet.
Yeah.
they got to pay Mike Evans though. They got to give him the bag. He deserves it.
Yeah. Elijah Keybone said, "Tell Ken to smile." Oh, but moving forward, we've talked a lot about last week. Let's get to these divisional round games. The first one is going to be Houston at Baltimore. Who you liking that, Kendrick?
Man, I think Lamar Jackson's gonna go out there and do his thing, but I'm not gonna put nothing past CJ Stroud either.
Yeah, he played well this past
He
week.
played well,
Yeah,
but Ravens is a good team too.
yeah, yeah. So you taking Ravens?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Ravens, fam.
Okay. What about you, Bubba? What is the key matchup in this game you looking for?
CJ Stroud, they keep him upright. Keep him up. Don't let that defense get to him. Hamilton safety gonna probably blitz a lot. They're gonna try to shake. They're gonna try to shake the rookie up.
Yeah,
They're gonna
yeah,
try to. Last time they played, they shook him up.
yeah.
But I mean, they
What
didn't.
was the score on that
That
game? Was it
that
close?
well, I can't even. Well, no, it wasn't close.
Uh,
But I was trying to think back though. Did he play that game? Because I know he had a concussion.
they had some pictures of him playing against the Ravens, so
Okay,
he
so
had to have
so,
played.
so
I
he
don't.
did
I
play.
just don't remember seeing the game.
Right. So they're gonna try to shake him up. They're gonna try to blitz him, try to confuse him. But I think he makes some plays, and I think he keeps the game very close. I think he scores with the Ravens. Now on the flip side, Lamar and them coming off a week of not chilling, probably practicing, of course, but
Mhm.
you gotta get in their rhythm, and they first 2-3 drives might be 3 and outs,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you got Mark Andrews that's coming back or trying to come back, and
Mhm.
then you got Isaiah Likely that's been going crazy at tight end. Now you got a dilemma: do we go with our guy or do we go with the guy that's hot? You see what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So it's just I think the Ravens win, but it'll be close than what people really think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think D'Amico will have something that confused Lamar a little bit.
Yeah,
I think Lamar ends up making a play or two more
yeah.
than CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud says, I mean, he sits back there in the pocket. He don't care if he's gonna
He
get
he
hit.
he he,
He
he,
delivers that ball, man.
he delivers the
I
ball,
mean,
man.
he might be top 5, top 10 passes in this league already.
He's tough, man.
He's tough.
I mean, he's sitting in that pocket, bro, and he's scanning the field at a general type, veteran type level as a rookie. I don't think I've ever seen this as a rookie to come in and be the number 2 pick. I mean, Peyton Manning's rookie year was horrible.
Yeah, he was
He
straight.
was rookie of the year, I think. I mean, every quarterback that I can think of that played their first year, even if they wasn't a rookie and it was their first year starting, they struggled. I mean, Brock Purdy came into a team that was already set to go. CJ Stroud is not playing for a team. I mean, they had the number 2 pick, bro. No one had the Texans doing anything, and then they start off 0-4
Yep, and then took off.
and took
Took off
off.
with
So
it, man.
D'Amico, I mean, shouts out to D'Amico, 49ers. Can you just imagine the 49ers lost Mike McDaniel, Robert Sala,
Demi-
and D'Amico Ryans all within a 3-year span.
Yeah, all head
And they
coaches.
still didn't and they still haven't sneezed. You know what I'm saying? Really, I mean, really, it was D'Amico had his 2 years as defensive coordinator, and he was gone. Mike McDaniel. I mean, the 49ers, Shanahan's produced a lot of really good coaches. You know, if
Steve
they can
Wilkes. Steve Wilkes is really a head coach somewhere.
Corey Brown says if they can shut down Lamar's run, they got a chance. I think so. And I don't think it's just the run. I think you have to rush. You have to be disciplined in your
Got to
rush, and
tackle.
don't leave no lanes when you rushing. You almost got to kind of keep him in the pocket
Aggressive.
and don't give him a lane.
Yeah.
When the play breaks down is where I'm concerned at with the Texans. But I mean, one of these road teams is gonna win.
Yeah.
It always happens. It happens. One of these road teams are gonna win. A road team will be in the NFC or AFC championship. We just don't know who it is. The Texans have a chance to do it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it, but I'm gonna take Baltimore. Hate to say it, but I'm gonna take Baltimore. And Sunday night we got Green Bay at San Francisco. I'm not gonna lie, this game kind of scares me because I think Green Bay is playing as good as anybody in this league.
Yeah.
But you go to Levi Stadium Saturday night. It's gonna be rocking. It's gonna be loud. That pass rush is gonna be a whole lot better than what Dallas brought. Because to me, Dallas only got one pass rush.
I think it's supposed to be raining too.
Oh, that favors a running team. I know Jones has always killed us. Um, he kind of scares me a little bit. But I think we win by 10 points. I think we hit him in the mouth earlier, established, McCaffrey, and we kind of cruise to victory. What do y'all think?
It's gonna be a tough one, man. I think, like you said, I think the Packers are gonna come in there and they're gonna come there and play y'all. I'm not gonna say they're gonna beat y'all, but they're gonna come and play for sure.
Yeah,
And I seen it. I seen how they play, man. They gonna love. He's good.
yeah,
Uh,
I agree with you.
I think Green Bay comes in and make it interesting early, but once San Francisco settles in, because they've been setting and practicing, they might do a 3-and-out and then another 3-and-out, but then once they get McCaffrey rolling, then they're gonna start some play action. Then it could get ugly, So
Yeah,
Packers will score, but Chase, Hargraves, Warner, Greenlaw, man, them cats is coming. They not.
He's got a bunch of vets out there, man.
It ain't even that, bro. They watched the Dallas game. They not finna let Love sit back there just throw the ball.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the fine. That's the only thing they know. Like, bro, they finna come get your ass.
yeah.
So that's
And I
the
think the
deciding factor.
49ers, I think their linebacking core with Greenlaw
Warner.
and Warner. I mean, these are two guys that you don't have to take them off the field to cover. We can rush for and drop them in the coverage. We can also blitz them. But Greenlaw hits guys and they literally give up. I've seen him hit some guys this year and not they wasn't concussed, but they just didn't want it no more. I mean, he's the enforcer on our defense. I'm still kind of shaky about our secondary. We lost dude with the hair. I can't never say his name
Yeah,
good.
number
Um,
29.
yeah, he was a big time performer for us. I'm kind of skeptical on how our secondary will play. I know Ward made it to his first Pro Bowl, well deserved. He's playing at a Pro Bowl level. Um, but I'm kind of worried about our secondary just a little
That
bit.
that's my only knock on y'all. If I was to say that, y'all secondary is yeah. Besides
That's the
Ward,
weakness of our team.
but that's the only weakness of y'all's team.
Yeah,
Besides Ward on that other side, I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
That other cat get chopped up. What's his name? Lenore. Lenore
yeah, yeah.
he gets chopped up, and then you got a safety in there that ain't played too much. trying to replace number 29. So
Yeah.
that can be y'all's only downfall, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's up, Gerald? My dude, thanks for tapping in. Appreciate you, boss. Um, yeah, so moving on. Um Sunday we got Tampa at Detroit, 2 o'clock game. Um I'm gonna take Detroit.
You gonna take Detroit
I
on that
thought
one?
about it, but I'm gonna take Detroit. I think Detroit and 49ers in the NFC championship um is my two teams I'm gonna take. What about y'all?
Man, I think I'm gonna go with Baker on that one. I think Baker does what he has to do, man. I think Baker.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're gonna win no Super Bowl or anything, but I think Baker wins another playoff game.
She said we need some chapstick. Melissa.
I
Thank
got
you for tapping in. Share our status. Share
my
our status
chapstick.
while y'all tapped in.
You got
Share
your
our
chapstick,
status.
Phil?
Yeah, I keep my shit. I keep my lips right, man. I don't do that.
Right.
She said we need some chapstick, boy.
She,
She always
she
clowning.
always trying to pop.
Oh, she gonna clown. She
Why
gonna
she
get you
probably
gonna
see
get some good laughs with hanging out with Melissa because she
her,
damn sure gonna crack you up.
her lips probably the ones that's ashy while she trying to jump up the
We ain't got no makeup. We just from the hood.
You
Yeah,
heard
We
me.
ain't fat. We big bone. Ain't that what
That's
Fam
it,
say?
man. Keep
yeah,
telling me,
yeah.
man.
Fam say so.
She,
Y'all both taking Detroit? Is that what I heard? No, Kendrick went with Baker.
yeah, he said Baker.
He said Baker.
I'm going Detroit, man. I think Detroit gonna be too much at home. That crowd, man. You get a second game. You get a second home game.
Yeah, Steven
Man,
laughing at us.
man, Detroit finna go crazy, man. As of just the fans and the atmosphere. Golf will do enough. We locked up golf, but in the second quarter, but golf will make some plays and they'll win the game.
Bug checking in. What's up, Bug
What
Clemente?
what up,
What's
Boogie?
good? He checking
Bugs
in
in
out
the
here in
building.
Seattle. Bug is in the building. Share our status, Bug. We trying to get as many followers as we can. Thank you for tapping in, bro. We know you a big time 49ers fan.
Boo,
No doubt
Yeah,
about
straight
that.
up. Yeah, my
boo.
bug.
I boo. I talk to that
Come
nigga
on,
every
her
day.
lips is actually cracked like a mug burning.
I already knew. I already know.
She's something else.
We
So
knew it. We knew it.
let's go to the second game of the day is gonna be the Chiefs and the Bills. I like Patty Mahomes.
You know, Patty Mahomes, man. I can't even put nothing past him,
I
fam.
think I think we finally get that big game from Kelsey. Kelsey's kind of just been average this year. I think we finally get that big game from him and Pat, and they advance to the AFC Championship. I think Bill's quarterback, I think he makes a couple of mistakes. He's mistake prone. Jared Allen. Um, I'm taking Kansas City in a close one.
In the close one,
Yeah,
I got Kansas City by 2.
By two.
by two.
Okay.
You mean three, nigga?
So yeah.
Nah, I'm not talking about two touchdowns.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
Not by
lot.
2 points.
oh,
No,
it's
Damn.
two
getting
touchdowns.
spooky.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling you,
spooky.
It's
Patty
getting
Mahomes is ready,
spooky.
man.
That's really, really spooky, bro.
Man, you crazy as hell, man. They finna go in there and lose.
Clemente say he got the bill.
Bills is finna beat these niggas up.
They should
Yeah,
have never got in. I'm telling you,
They,
they
he
finna
tried.
put it on them, fam.
He tried to
yeah, I'm
say
tired.
what
Hey,
he said.
Kinfolk, I'm tired of Taylor Swift ass too. I'm tired of seeing that look. I'm tired of
Corey
seeing
Brown
that
say he
duo.
like the Bills as well.
Bills, man, they ain't
Everybody's
going.
big. I like Kansas City. I think Kansas City um, plays Baltimore for the NFC Championship. That the AFC Championship. That's my two teams I've got. They, them guys. We'll post memes later on who we pick. Um, but should be two really really good games. I mean, 4 really good games this weekend. I'm excited. I'm not gonna try to do too much. I'm gonna try to be around a TV so I can watch them games, especially Saturday night. Saturday night 49ers. Um, you know, I'm gonna be in my zone. So um let's
Just start going left, nigga. Don't ghost us.
Yeah, straight
oh,
up,
I ain't
man.
gonna ghost you.
Don't do that.
I ain't gonna ghost you.
You
You
gonna
know what
ghost
I'm
us there? I
saying?
can
Don't you
Hey,
know
understand.
hey,
I
I
hey,
pictured it.
hey, Gibbs. Hey, keep that phone on, nigga. If it start going left, you
ain't.
jumped on me, nigga. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm on y'all, nigga.
boy.
Okay, so we've talked about the games. Let's get to what Kendrick thinks about Dallas's future. Um,
Man,
they're obviously committed to the coach,
This is
which
big.
probably means they're gonna commit to Dak. Dak is in the last year of his deal. Um, he's looking at a $50 million a year extension, um, making him one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. What do you think immediately needs to be addressed with us knowing them two factors are already going to happen, Kendrick?
man, fam. I feel kind of bad. I feel kind of bad being a Dallas fan. But do I blame it on the coach or do I blame it on Dak? I think it's really coming from Jerry Jones. I think everything, the whole team evolves around Jerry Jones' old ass, and it's never going to change. It's been going on for years. We can
Mm,
Dallas can go in there and win its 12 games, right? We see it every season.
mm.
But when we get to the playoffs, we crumble.
So that's Jerry Jones's fault, though.
I,
Jerry
I
Jones ain't on
really
the
can't.
field.
You're right, but I
That's
feel
why
like
I'm
he be
asking that
in
question.
coach's ear. I feel like that a lot.
So you think he telling McCartney what to do while he on the field?
I'm not saying that when he's on the field. I'm
But
just
but
saying
but
like
but they already talked about this. This is what you
they.
gonna do. Okay.
I feel like that, fam. Because I feel like that because it's just been it's a repeat.
Yeah, I
Just
agree with
keep
that.
repeating, and I feel like it's all on him right there.
Have you ever thought about though? At the end of the day, who take the snaps,
You're right.
who
Yeah,
block,
I thought
who
about that
run,
too.
who I mean, McCartney can only do so much. He
You're
can
right.
now. I felt like more than anything, everybody that I see want to blame Jerry Jones. They want to blame McCartney. They want to blame Dak. Ain't nobody said nothing about Dan Quinn.
At
You're
all.
right.
Like, ain't nobody said nothing about Dan Quinn. How come Dan Quinn's job ain't in jeopardy? That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you didn't even make no adjustments.
Nothing, fam. It was just the same the whole damn game. Like shit.
You just kept letting Love and Jones and Dobbs and Wilkins just do what they want to do against you.
Then
No
you put
adjustments.
Stephon Gilmore on defense, and he came and raised his hands.
That's what I'm saying. So
You feel me? It's just
where's Dan Quinn in question?
you. I didn't even think about that, fam. Now you say it, I'm sitting here thinking about that too, for real. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I feel like, man, I can't really call it for this next season, fam, because it's a repeat. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the Super Bowl or we're gonna. I ain't seen nothing, so I can't call it.
Y'all finna bring back the same team unless you get rid of the running back, which I think he's out. Somebody gonna pick him up because he ain't y'all style. Y'all used to running backs running in between the tackles, and I
Yeah,
don't feel like Pollard is that for y'all. You used to
yeah,
Zeke. I can see Zeke back in a star next year.
yeah,
You see what I'm saying? I can see
yeah,
that. But I think Dallas just man, you gotta finish, man. Like you gotta sometime play from behind. Dak, you could tell he ain't used to that. He don't like that. He's not comfortable. So I think y'all gonna be okay. Next year, you'll win 12, 13, be the same shit. but you gotta win in the playoffs.
That's right.
That's it. That's just and your
Simple as
line
that.
and your linebackers look like chopped brisket.
You ain't lying, fam. I was
need to
disappointed.
Yeah,
They need to get some young linebackers.
You need some young linebackers because that
That
number 14 was getting abused.
I mean, he couldn't pick a struggle.
He couldn't, man. But at the end of the day, it starts at the front of the lineman because that lineman was up to him out the gate. So that means that lineman was getting jumped off the ball. So if he's at the secondary, if he's at that next level that fast,
yeah.
And I thought that was one of Dallas's biggest pluses was the defensive line. So I mean, y'all be all right, man. You just got to hit the drawing board, bro, and get back going, man. I mean, that's it, y'all. But I will agree, Jerry Jones got to take a step back. That is true. Let coaches coach.
Yes.
And it is what it is. So until Jerry probably let go and let coaches coach, it's gonna be the same shit every year.
That's how I felt about it, fam.
You might
win
a playoff game, but when it get to that divisional NFC championship, like Dallas got to get to the NFC championship first, because I ain't never in my 33 years seen that.
Yeah.
So y'all all right though, man. Y'all be all right,
Alec Marshall says decades, laugh out loud. Ivan Stevens said KJ is right. It starts at the top. Yeah, thank you for tapping in, Alec and Ivan. Appreciate you. Billy Cozad said, "Tell Uncle Jimmy to come out of retirement. That man was fired." Jimmy Johnson was pissed.
He was pissed off because he knew that
he was pissed because he set the standard in Dallas.
Yeah,
and it's not the players. It's some disconnect there somewhere in Dallas. Corey Brown says he agrees with Ken. Clementi says sometimes it comes down to the players. Coach can only coach. Yeah, you're right.
It's facts, kinfolk.
As much as Billy supports Dak, he got to go. Playing zone instead of man, they did successfully all year. Yeah, you're right.
My thing is, though, a lot of people want to get rid of Dak. Okay.
He coaching too many ninjas with podcasts. Yeah, I agree.
Hey, if you get rid of Dak, then who you getting? You gonna let Lance start?
Yeah.
That's
Lance,
the question. Lance
I don't think they get rid of Dak.
That's what I'm saying, though.
They're sitting at the 24th pick in the draft. Something might fall to them. I would say I don't know if they go after him. McCarthy might be around. A couple of them later round quarterbacks might be around, but I don't think that pick you use on a quarterback because Trey Lance is probably better than what you're gonna get at that pick in the draft. I think you address the defense.
Yep.
At 24, defensive lineman if somebody's around,
the big
or
sweat,
offensive line too. Your left tackle
Texas
is getting old.
I think he might retire.
We love you too,
love you, kinfolk.
Love you, man. No doubt about that, bro.
Yes, sir.
But I think Dallas has got to, everybody ran off Zeke, and then they seen that Tony Pollard's not the answer either. Tony Pollard was coming in fresh legs and making y'all. I mean, he made y'all think he was something, but he ain't no every down back. Yeah, he ain't no every down back. Zeke wore down teams.
Yep.
That was the perfect 1-2 combination. Everybody wanted to get rid of Zeke, but they don't know that Zeke was really opening them holes for Tony Pollard.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think they need to get them. At 24, I don't know. I can't think off the top what running back I would maybe take a chance at 24. I just don't know. I don't know what back is out there that just excites me to take at that number. But Dallas has got to get them a running game. They got to focus on the run more. You can't, Dak. How many times did Dak? Was it 51 passes?
Yeah, like 60 passes, I think.
60.
I think it was 51. Was it 60?
That's
I
a
think it was
lot.
60.
Even 50 though, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot
I
of
think it
passes.
was 60, fam. If I'm not mistaken, it was 60.
Yeah,
Either way it go, man, that's too many.
yeah,
Too
way too
damn
many.
many.
Way too many. So we're about 55 minutes in. It's been a really good show. Y'all need to share the status so people can see. Um, as we wind down the show, was there any places you went and ate this past week that was really good to you?
Shit, I haven't, fam. I ain't been nowhere. Really, just eating
Did
at
you cook
home.
anything that was
Not really.
exciting?
There's a lot
Yeah,
of warm up. Just a lot of warm up shit, man. I ain't really
yeah,
been cooking too much.
yeah. What about you, Bubba?
Man, shit, we ate good all week, man. Shit, we
Yeah,
had the homemade chicken noodle soup with the
Okay.
egg noodles, and
yeah,
Okay.
I made my first fried chicken, cut the breast in half, and let it soak in the milk and the egg, and shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, the whole weekend, man. Shit, but yeah, I tried some new stuff, man, and had some old school stuff. So
That's good. Well, we're gonna start something what I'm gonna call the Eat Local Challenge. We want everybody to try to at least go to one homegrown restaurant that's not a chain restaurant. Support local. They do a lot for our football, our sports teams in the area. They're always donating money. We want to make sure we reciprocate the love. Places like Darko Grill, of course, Jake's Ribs is hosting us. They're always around. These places help our community keep growing, and our local economy is so important. Um, I want to start the Eat Local Challenge. So if you go to a restaurant this week, up until the next show, tag Fat Dudes Podcast and use the hashtag Eat Local. Um, we will be giving someone a gift certificate during all this. So make sure you tag Fat Dudes Podcast and Eat Local is the hashtag. Um, I want to thank y'all guys, man. Y'all were really good sports this past week, man. Even despite getting y'all's ass whooped and getting sent home, y'all took it like me. And I was disappointed we couldn't get a halftime adjustment speech from Kendrick. He didn't want to tap in with us for the halftime show. I'm not sure if we'll do a halftime show this weekend, but I'm more than willing to if y'all are available. But yeah, he said Bubba making him hungry. He made me hungry too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, remember to tag us, Fat Dudes Podcast. Eat Local is the hashtag. We want to try to get everybody out to eat at the local restaurants, Brandy's bars, some of the places that these guys have talked about that are local, not chain restaurants. Get out, support these people. They work hard, good food. Anything else y'all got before we tap out? Anything on the agenda? Oh, make sure you listen to the 21 Savage album.
yeah,
Really, really good. It's
that
I ain't
thing,
really,
heard it.
really
Is it
good.
good?
It's
that thing,
really, really good.
that thing bumping.
It's really
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Really
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that thing
Real
bumping.
good music. We got a lot of stuff coming down the boards, coming down the pipe. Y'all want to sign off with anything? You got anything else to say?
One
Man,
thing I gotta say is, man, y'all have a good weekend, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You
I,
too, fam.
hey man, I don't appreciate you talking about my Thunder, man, and they can't beat the Lakers and no Cali team. Hey
That
man,
ca-
that Cali
y'all
trip,
too
man.
little.
We
Y'all
too
too
little,
little.
man. We can't do nothing with AD. And on a
Yeah.
second note, both of you niggas don't ever disrespect OU shoes no more. Both of you
Oh man,
Ah, them shoes,
niggas.
them
they
shoes
still
was
got shoes in the
trash.
department
Man,
store.
Niggas in jail don't want them shoes, man.
hey man, don't ever disrespect them 23s, man.
Ooh.
Oh, you brought up something. We were supposed to. You said something you wanted to talk about. We'll do it on the next show though. We ran out of time. We was talking about
I'm gonna start showing y'all some heat every week, man, with the shoes.
yeah. We need some heat. We need to add some flavor to it.
Old heat, new heat, I got all that.
Yeah, no
They
doubt.
should
I
call
got
you
some heat
Michael
too.
Jordan. Then.
Yeah,
I got some heat too.
everybody going, hey, check a nigga's footwork. We finna start.
Yeah. Okay. All right, bro. Well, good show, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for doing y'all's thing, man. Always. When y'all get off, y'all make sure y'all share the status too.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Because
man.
we trying to reach as many people as we can and keep the momentum, man. 7 shows, really 8 shows deep. 8 shows deep, bro. We got a lot of momentum. Y'all keep getting better and better. I'm proud of y'all. I love y'all, man. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Love
Yes.
y'all too, man. Have a
Love
good
you.
weekend.
Yep.
All right.
Talk to y'all later.
Later.